Do you want to get your teenager to talk to you? Me too. I'm going to share my top tips on how to communicate with teenagers so they'll talk to you more and help you stay connected with them. Hi, I'm neuroscientist Dr. Webb, and I've helped thousands of people, whatever their age, to cultivate a healthy brain for a healthy and happy life. Welcome to episode 25 of Better Brain, Better You. Hey, how are we doing today? All good, I hope. Really glad to have you here with me. And if you're watching on YouTube and you want more videos like this one, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to be notified about future videos and live events. So I want to start by telling you about a really exciting one-time live event we have coming up in a couple of weeks. So Dr. Zoe Webb and myself are hosting a live workshop on how to parent the teenage brain. In this workshop, we'll be sharing our 4 essential strategies for parenting teenagers. So these strategies can be used to solve common teenage problems, positively influence teenage behaviour, and support teenagers' emotional well-being and mental health. So we're also going to be doing a live Q&A where you can ask us your questions about parenting teenagers. And because we're giving away so much of our best content and strategies here, we're only going to run this live event once. So to watch this workshop, you will need to register for the live event. It's completely free, so please do come and join us. And you can find more out about the workshop and how to register at ologyonlinecourses.com/parent workshop. That's ologyonlinecourses.com/parent workshop. We'd love you to join us for this one-off live event. Okay, so let's dive into today's topic. During the teenage years, children try to pull away from their parents and assert their own independence. This is completely normal and a completely normal part of their development as they move towards becoming an independent, emotionally regulated adult. But they don't yet have the same level of emotional fitness as an adult, so they are prone to taking risks and making impulsive decisions. And this can make for some complicated parenting, especially because teens are beginning to make decisions about things that have real consequence, like school and friends, not to speak of substance use and sex. This means that having a healthy and trusting parent-child relationship during the teenage years is actually more important than ever. Staying connected isn't easy though. Teenagers can be rude, defensive, overreact, and be angry when they think parents are interfering. So while they might appear to be open and honest with their friends on social media and over text, they might become mute when asked by mum or dad about how school was today. So if this sounds familiar to you, take a deep breath and remind yourself that this is another stage in child development to navigate, just like weaning them or teaching them to talk or teaching them to walk. But it's vitally important that parents stay connected with teenagers during this period because they still need guidance and support and comfort, even if they have a funny way of showing it. So here are my top tips for getting teenagers to talk so that you can stay connected with them. Be curious about their experiences and life. If you're curious about what's going on in your teenager's life, asking direct questions might not be as effective as simply sitting back and listening. Kids are more likely to be open with their parents if they don't feel pressured to share information. Remember, even an offhand comment about something that happened during the day is his or her way of reaching out to you, and you're likely to hear more if you stay open and interested. Validate their feelings and emotions. We often want to try and solve problems for our kids or minimise their disappointments. But saying something like, "He wasn't right for you anyway," after a relationship breakdown can actually seem dismissive. Instead, show teenagers that you understand and empathise by reflecting the comments back. "Wow, that does sound difficult to deal with." Show them trust and give them a privilege. Teenagers want to be taken seriously, especially by their parents. Look for ways to show that you trust your teenager. Asking him or her for a favour shows that you can rely on them. Giving them a privilege shows that you think they can cope with it. Letting your teenager know you have faith in them will boost their confidence and their self-esteem, making them more likely to rise to the occasion. So don't be an authoritarian parent. You should still set rules, but be ready to explain them. While they're trying to push the boundaries, hearing a reasonable explanation about why gaming on school nights isn't allowed will make the rules seem fairer. Praise them, more than you might think actually. Parents tend to reward and praise children when they're younger, but teenagers still need the self-esteem boost, perhaps even more so than younger children. Teenagers might act aloof and cool and appear not to care about what their parents think, but lots of psychology studies have shown that they still want and need your approval. Also, finding those opportunities to be positive and encouraging is good for the parent-teen relationship, especially when it's feeling strained. Is this making sense to you? I really hope so, and if it is and you're watching on YouTube, write "talking to teens" in the comments below. So next is, control your own feelings and emotions. It might be much easier for your temper to flare up when your teenager is being rude or angry, but don't react to them. Remind yourself that you're the adult who is in control of their emotions. Your teenager is less able to control their emotions or think rationally when they're upset. Count to 10, or take a minute in another room, or take some deep breaths before responding. Whatever works for you to calm yourself down. And if you're both too upset to talk, wait until you've both had a chance to calm down. Then when you're calm and emotionally regulated, have the conversation. You'll be amazed how different the outcome can be. Do things together with your teenager. Talking isn't the only way to communicate with them. During the teenage years, try and spend time together doing things you both enjoy, whether it's baking or exercising, watching a movie or gaming, without talking about anything personal. It's important for teenagers to know that they can be near to you and share positive experiences with you without having to worry that you will start interrogating them or asking them intrusive questions. Share regular meal times together. Sitting down to eat a meal together as a family is another great way to stay connected with teenagers. Dinner conversations give every member of the family a chance to check in and talk casually about their cooking or television or sports or the news. Whatever it is, teenagers who feel comfortable talking to parents about everyday things are much more likely to be more open when harder things come up too. And as we've talked about before on the podcast, keep devices away from the dinner table because this interferes with your ability to communicate with each other. Be observant about them and how they're behaving. It's completely normal for teenagers to go through lots of changes as they mature during adolescence. Pay attention to these changes in their mood, their behaviour, energy levels or appetite. Likewise, take notice if they stop wanting to do things that used to make them happy or if you notice them isolating themselves. If you see these sorts of changes in your teenager's day-to-day function, be curious and empathic about it without being judgmental. They may need your help and it could be a sign they need to talk to a mental health professional. So consistently adopting these different approaches to talking with teenagers helps to be more connected with them, which is the best place to be to support, nurture and guide them through adolescence. So as I mentioned at the top of the show, Dr. Zoe Webb and myself are hosting a live workshop on how to parent the teenage brain. In this one-time workshop, we'll be sharing our 4 essential strategies for parenting a teenage brain. So you can register for this free workshop at ologyonlinecourses.com/parent workshop. That's ologyonlinecourses.com/parent workshop. It's completely free, so please do come and join us. And if you're watching on YouTube, please like, share this video and subscribe to our channel. So thanks so much for taking time out of your day to tune in to this episode. Have a great week and I will see you next time.